Steve Brinkley.
Only on HSN.
Okay, so how beautiful does Jan look? We are talking about this stunning embroidered mesh knit sleeve tunic. So it's 3/4 sleeve, it's a tunic length, and we love what Nina Leonard Fashions brings to us. So it's all about that New York-based fashion brand, bringing us this effortless style, super chic. This blouse is so great because the length is incredible, the colors are popping, wait till you see all the details. And for the first time ever, as a today's special in a top, we have petites. So for all of our petite gals out there, we've got petite lengths. It's still that great tunic length. So 27.5 inches for the average length, 25.5 inches in that petite length. And look at these mouth-watering, fun, fresh, fancy colors. Let's get into it. So the first one that we have for you is the one that we are calling Lemon Zest, and that is exactly what it's gonna do. It's gonna make your mouth water. It's fresh, it's fun, it's bright, it's effervescent, and it's called Lemon Zest. After that, the one that I'm wearing is called Rose Pink and has a little bit of kind of like this, kind of almost like a shell peachy pink undertone to it. It's all about this beautiful embroidered floral overlay. It does have a tank underneath, so it's got a bodice that's attached, so you don't have to worry about layering anything. You've got the beautiful kind of waved banded texture at the bottom and on the sleeves. And then we have it for you in your gorgeous ivory. So those are 3 of your colors. We also have matching pants to go along with it, which we'll dive into. I'm loving this beautiful blue. We're calling it Blue Violet. It has a kind of a, almost like a periwinkle or like a cornflower, kind of a lavender undertone. It's really, really gorgeous. That is 3-dimensional. That is not printed on. That is embroidered detail on this mesh knit. Then after that, we have it in this gorgeous color, which you're calling Praline. So beautiful neutral there. Oh, wow, what a shot. How gorgeous is that? That is absolutely stunning. And then after the Praline, we have it for you in classic black. Extra small through 3X. Again, petite length or your average length. And we're super excited because this is a brand that we love, we trust, gives us this gorgeous, effortless fashion, but super affordable and incredible quality. And guess who is joining us tonight? We're so excited because Kate Bandel, the president of Nina Leonard Fashions, is with us. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so happy to spend time with you tonight.
I'm so happy to spend time with you and you girls at home. This is absolutely terrific. And I'm really, really excited about the fact that we could bring petite to the TS for the very first time in a top.
I love that. And why did you do that? Why was that important to you, Kate?
Because, you know, I talk to a lot of our customers and we do, you know, look at our business in general. And I realize probably 40 or 50% of my customers are actually petite.
Wow.
And I'm just really, really happy to give them exactly what they want, because the Nina Leonard range is all about 3 things: fit, fit, and fit.
That's it. It's
That's
all in that. And I'm so excited. Okay, already extremely excited to showcase this at not only $36.95 for this absolutely extraordinary, feminine, fun, flirty, elegant, classic, timeless piece, but also you're getting the interest-free credit card payments. We have them all in these beautiful solid colors, but because you have that mesh knit on the sleeves, it leaves that sheerness. Plus this is completely lined with a stretchy underpinning to it, so it's super soft, airy, and breathable. I don't know how you choose what color you're gonna pick today. And of course, because it is tunic length, you're getting coverage in the front, coverage in the back. A beautiful layerable piece. As you can see, Kenya has it on. She put on a little jacket over top. All the girls look stunning, and they've all kind of created a sense of a different way to wear it in style. So Kenya's got a little bit more of like sporty chic. I see Simi, who's rocking the ivory. And Simi, to me, is like, oh my gosh, that white party in the summer or that bridal occasion,
Absolutely.
your mother of the bride. Like, this is the quintessential, like, head to toe look.
I so agree. I love that all the girls have chosen a different way to wear it, because this top is all about that. It's a fabulous tunic. It's giving us all the coverage that we want. It is 27.5 inches in length for my Missy. and it is 25.5 inches, so 2 inches shorter for the petites. So girls, we covered you in every angle. Beautiful 3/4 sleeve. The workmanship on the mesh is absolutely magnificent. It is an embroidery, and when you see it up close, it is very, very three-dimensional. You touch it, you realize, yep, that is not a print on there. That is an embroidery, and it is really, really stunning. And of course, you have it lined in a beautiful jersey, which is stretchy, and it returns, and it also keeps you cool.
Yeah, it's
and
very
it's
soft.
attached ever so lightly at the shoulders. So you're not gonna be running around saying, where is that tank that came
Right.
with it? Where is it?
Right.
It's gonna stay with it,
Yeah, it's
which is really important.
I really love also too that the tank is just a little bit lower than the neckline of that beautiful mesh with the embroidery. So it gives that little hint of that peekaboo of the skin, but it is completely bra friendly. So it's actually stitched down right here at the shoulder. And that's what makes it really easy to wear. But look how gorgeous that mesh is. Look how pretty that 3D embroidery is. I love the floral detail on it. It's just something about spring and summer and those gorgeous fresh florals. I am so excited. What color do you think is going to be most popular tonight, Kate? If you had to take a guess.
Well, I'm wearing blue, but you're wearing the pink.
Kate and I were joking that we're like a gender reveal.
I don't know. I have a funny feeling it's probably gonna be the pink.
I have a feeling it's going to be the pink too, just because it's such a unique pink, right? It's like a shell
like
pink.
peachy
It's got a little
pink.
peachy undertone to it. And a couple of the things that I noticed, I love that it was bra friendly. I love that it's 3/4 sleeve. There's that wave texture right here, which we do have some beautiful cool-out pants that are a little bit more wide leg that go perfectly back to that.
The one Simi has on.
Yes, the one Simi has on, exactly. So that's really pretty because it gives it kind of that structure there, and I love that it's a wide cuff. But I also love that that same wave texture is on that tunic band at the bottom, but you do have the side slits, which also separate to that tank top, which also has the side slits. So this is what's stretchy underneath. So you're gonna have tons of stretch. And then this just sort of floats away from the body. It's super just effortless and easy and giving you that length. So remember, petite tunic for the first time ever in a today's special top is huge.
Yay.
So 25.5 inches for petites, 27.5 inches for the average, extra small through 3X. Simi, are you in the extra small in the top? And are you in the average length or petite length? Do you know? You're in the average length. I think I'm the only petite represented tonight, which is totally fine.
Well, you're a very good representative.
Thank you, thank you.
That is for sure.
And oh, I see Miss Danya has showed up in the back, and she's got it on with some wide leg denim. She's got a little newsboy cap on.
Adorable.
I mean, so
Absolutely
chic,
adorable.
and she tucked the tunic in.
Which is also a possibility, girls, at 27.5 inches in the Missy, easily tuck-inable, tunic, no problem. And girls, you know, you're not going to get wrinkles in this.
That's a good point.
So you have the jersey underneath. Some ladies are gonna wanna tuck in the jersey lining and leave the overlay out. And that's a possibility as well.
It's true.
Or leave them both out. I love that we have the high side slits there because it elongates the leg and it really makes it very comfortable to sit and bend because nothing is going to be pulling at your hip area. So it's not gonna seem tight across the tummy. That's really important. Notice that Simi belted it, which is really another great option. I think that's absolutely fantastic. And I love it under a jacket because it really pops. That 3-dimension, that beautiful colors. So all the gals look absolutely terrific. They've mixed and matched. We can go a symphony in one color if we want, but you know, have a lot of fun, girls. These colors really kind of work together. They work with denims, so many things. So yeah, a great wardrobe builder. That's for sure.
I love that because you're right. You know, you can really dress this piece up, especially in the black or the ivory for those special occasions, those special events. Maybe it is a big event that's happening in your personal life or you're being a guest and an attendee for something. Maybe it is you're getting an award or you're going to a banquet or you're going to a reunion.
Yes,
Miss Kate.
Yes, and I am. Actually, you know, I have 2 occasions that I'm going to be wearing some of these outfits. I do have a college reunion coming up.
So a little birdie, possibly just
That
a
is
rumor,
so funny.
rumor mill around here that are you possibly going to wear this outfit?
I am going to wear
your
this outfit,
reunion?
exactly. And I'm trying to decide which color
Oh, how should we help you decide what color?
I think that would be really nice. I think that would be fantastic.
Okay.
And this weekend coming up,
Yeah.
I'm gonna call her my grandniece.
Uh-huh.
She's turning 1 and
Aw.
being baptized
Oh my
this weekend.
gosh.
Exactly.
How
So I
sweet.
also will be wearing one of these outfits for that.
Oh my gosh, so you
So
see?
I've got 2 occasions.
Two occasions, 2 beautiful outfits, 1 incredible top for an extraordinary price point today. I mean, $12.32 to get it home. You put it on, there's no buttons, there's no zippers. It instantaneously just has style, it's unique, it's special. If you were to see this at a boutique or at a fine department store, you would instantaneously think, oh my gosh, that's out of my budget. I can't afford that, right? It's gonna be maybe it's $250 or it's $180. This is $36.95. And I love that you don't have to find a piece to wear underneath of it. That is attached, so that
Yes.
tank is attached, but that is that cool, stretchy, soft, really breathable and easy to wear tank that is attached. And then you get the overlay of that beautiful kind of wave textured band at the bottom, side slit. So if you're sitting or you're moving or you're swinging, you're dancing, and because it's tunic length, you get coverage in the front and you get that great coverage in the back. Now I'm petite, I'm 5'1½". I'm wearing the extra small petite, which is 25.5 inches in this beautiful rose pink, which is the #1 bestseller right now.
Okay. Well,
Rose
I
is
kind of
in
thought
the
it might
lead.
be. I kind of thought it might be.
I will tell you, if you guys want the full ensemble, head to toe, we do have the Millennium Stretch pant that is cropped with a great little scalloped edge. So comfortable, so soft, so stretchy, so unique in the exact same colorways. Aren't those just the daintiest, most feminine
And
little detail?
Valerie,
Yes?
we have those in messy length and petite length as well.
Okay, so petite's 20 inches on the inseam, average is gonna be 22 inches on the inseam, and we have them in all the colors, including lemon zest, which if you are somebody that just loves to walk into a room and bring the sunshine, bring the smiles, you know, this is definitely a color I know always makes me feel happy. And keep in mind that this overlay, this mesh with this beautiful embroidered floral detail is front, is back, is on the sleeves, and
Everywhere.
you can just see it is absolutely gorgeous, which means that when you are taking that photograph or that video, or you're in that, you know, I don't know, just something fun that you're doing. It doesn't matter what angle you're being caught at or being photographed in or videoed in, you're gonna look good 360 degrees. And I love, love, love the sheer sleeves. You know, the fact of the matter is you could have made the sleeves also lined, but I love that you chose not to. It gives it a little bit more sophistication. There's more elegance. The intricacy of the embroidered on that mesh is really hard to do, especially at this price point.
And it's so much easier really to see it without the lining.
Right.
So that's why we were showing it at the neckline, showing it on the sleeve. It really, really works out so, so well that way. And you know, we call details like that sexy without being revealing.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
love
it kind of leaves a
that.
little bit of mystery there. Exactly. So I think just really super fun. I really hope the girls at home are gonna work with me to tell me which colors I should wear for what.
Well, it's gonna be a hard choice
gonna be.
tonight, but I will tell you, this is the only time all day you'll probably have all the colors and all the
That is
sizes
true.
available. So this is your ivory. It's a beautiful soft white. I love that it doesn't have like a yellow undertone or a
Agreed.
gray undertone. It's still very crisp and bright. Classic black. And then praline is that beautiful kind of like, almost like a soft beige with a little bit of like that nutty kind of undertone to it. It's a great neutral. Obviously, any of these are gonna be year-round, classic, any occasion, but I really hope you play with color because this is the time of year I think we look forward to bringing that splash of color. We look forward to kind of wearing our prints and wearing our different styles. And this is the first time we've ever done a Today Special top in the petite length. So our girls have spoken, Kate, you listened and you wanted to bring it to them in a tunic, which is very flattering on everybody. Doesn't matter your height, doesn't matter what you do for a living or how you're wearing this. In fact, I'm gonna stop down and ask Simi while she's there in that ivory. She's 5'7" and she's in the extra small. She's also wearing the wave pant, which is a wider leg and a culotte length. So that is also available in all the colors to the Today Special. So a little different than my scalloped cropped pant, but those pants are $39.95. If you wanna add that onto your order, that means that the top, which which is the today's special, and that pant, which is new, is about $25 to get home on any major credit card. It's great. And then Jan's wearing it in black. She color blocked it.
Yeah, which
like.
I really love. I love that her shoes and her handbag is color blocked, picking up both colors. It's just really a incredibly well coordinated outfit. It really stands out. So girls, you don't have to go head to toe. You know, I personally love a head to toe look because I find it the most slimming. But you know, we're both head to toe.
I love that.
I love the way Jan looks, the way she color blocked it. I think that really shows a lot of style.
I have good news and I have bad news,
Okay.
Kate. The good news is we still have the colors and sizes for everybody, but if you want my outfit head to toe in the rose pink, we have less than 2,000 for the entire day for the whole country in the pink, and only 450 in the pant, which means when you're putting these together, maybe you're an extra small up top, but you're a medium on the bottom. Maybe you're an extra small on the bottom, but you're a large on the top. So I love putting these pieces together. And this is probably gonna be about $25, I think, on FlexPay as well. So with the top and with the pant. So we will get to the pant in a few moments, but I would, if you're picking up the top now, drop it into your cart and make sure you check out with the coordinating bottom that you wanna get it in, especially if you want it in pink.
And you know what? I do have to just say, because we have them both here, this is the coordinating bottom that actually matches perfectly to this textured wave fabric that's there at the cuff of the sleeve and at the hemline. So I consider it to be a little bit more, I would say maybe a little more dressy.
Yes.
It's certainly a little bit more flowy. Elastication, both of them at the waist. Both trousers have elastication at the waist because they're Nina Leonard. So you've got stretch and return in both, but I think they read a little differently, you know?
Yeah, I definitely think if you don't necessarily want to wear a skirt, this would be a great option for a skirt. This one also has pockets. So options, as you mentioned, so that's really great. All right, and your blue. I love the blue that you wearing. How would you describe that blue?
I loved when you said cornflower.
Yeah.
I thought that was really kind of the way. It's got a nice vibrancy to it. This blue happens to look great on so many skin tones. So I'm really glad that we really hit it. It's a brand new blue for us. As a matter of fact, every single color here, with the exception of our black and our white, is brand new for this hour. Actually, we have done the lemon zest before. But it's a brand new shade of pink. And it's the praline is a brand new neutral for us, and this is a brand new shade of blue.
We love new.
So I know we
fresh,
do. Well, you know, we love our classics, right? We love our classics, and that's why we have them. But I just love bringing a new shade into the wardrobe.
Okay, Kate, it's after midnight. It's a new day. The girls are looking too cute to be hanging out by themselves. Shall we join the runway with the girls? All right, let's do it. Because this is what it's all about. When you get together with your friends and your family and you're having the occasions, maybe you're throwing the graduation party, maybe you're taking a cruise, maybe you're hosting the girls' brunch, or you know, the special occasion. You want to be the hostess with the mostest, or you want to stand out. These are those specialty pieces. And I still can't get over the $36.95 price point. Like that is,
kind of an amazing
when you talk about a New York-based fashion line that really encompasses inclusivity for all ages, for all styles, for all body types. This goes extra small through 3X, and for the first time ever in a Today's Special, this top now comes in petite lengths. So I'm gonna scooch over here. Wait, don't take her away from me. Don't take her away from me. She's just too cute. She's just too cute. Okay.
I'm gonna go on the other side.
Because when she came out, you were you're feeling yourself. I could tell, Miss Kenya. Kenya's like, yeah, I'm rocking. I'm going to a party. Like, send me out. So here's what I love. She's in the lemon zest. She made it her own. She added the turquoise beads. She put the fun scarf in her hair. She's got a little bit more of that frayed bell-bottom edge jean. So it's edgier. It's a vibe. It's boho. It's chic. And she's got these like fun, like platform kind of clog shoes on. So it is a really versatile top that's going to last you. And what size are you in? 1X. You're in the 1X. And you always wear the 1X, right? And you can see it's bra friendly. There's nothing restricting across her shoulders, because the mesh actually has some give to it.
The mesh does have some give to it, as well as the textured wave. So that's really great. As a matter of fact, everything that we're wearing has some forgiveness to it. And certainly the jersey tank underneath has a lot.
And then the lining underneath, remember, this is like super duper stretchy. Say that 10 times fast. So you've got a lot of flex and a lot of give, and this is what's touching your skin. It's very, very soft. All right. you go, I don't know.
She's gonna rock that party, exactly.
Festival. There's a lot of music festivals
Oh,
right
of
now.
course,
She
and
could
that's
totally
great
be at
for
the
it.
music festival. All right, Jan's in a medium, and you're how tall, Jan?
5'9".
5'9", and you like the way the medium fits. I like that, you know what we haven't really talked about, it's got a little bit more of a boxier, it's
Yes.
not like, doesn't have a fit and flare and A-line, and why do we like that on our figures?
Well, we love that. First off, it's a very, very modern cut. It doesn't cut you off because it is the full tunic length. So boxy usually is shorter. It usually kind of comes to the waist.
Right.
So we use the full tunic length to make it kind of just elongating to the
Yeah.
figure. And those nice high side slits give us that room so it does float. It has a lot of movement. Often things that are really truly boxy, they don't move
Right.
so well. You
Well,
know, they kind of just hold a frame.
And I noticed that it still fits really nicely across the chest and across the shoulders, and it has a lot of room in the upper arm
Yes,
area,
exactly.
which I know is important to a lot of us.
Very much
a lot
so.
of us women, no matter your size, no matter your shape, nobody wants to feel like you've got something super tight on your arms, but how pretty is the embroidery? I mean, the fact that you got like the pink, I said pinkaboo because I'm thinking of rose pink, but like the peekaboo of that sheerness of the skin underneath without revealing anything. Look at it a little bit on the neckline as well. So it's just something so classy, so appropriate for pretty much any occasion.
I would say so. And, you know, Jan's sporting the black. Again, I absolutely adore the color black done with the tan. I think it really looks so great, which is praline. Really, really looks strong. But if she was head to toe in black,
Oh,
in
goodness.
my mind, it's the dressiest one. And it takes you really into a real evening event.
And in summer. It's
In
hard
high
to
summer.
find black
Of course it is
in
because,
summer.
yeah, because it doesn't look heavy.
No, and
because
it's
of all the
not.
mesh, and it's
Right.
not.
And it's not. It's light, it's airy, it's breezy, and I love that. And it's gonna feel cool. It's also machine washable. We didn't even talk about that.
Machine washable, of course, it's Nina Leonard. You'll never need to iron this. The jersey doesn't wrinkle. The mesh will not wrinkle. And if for any reason you see a little crease, just hang it in the room where you take a shower. You know, very, very
I love
simple.
that. Miss Tanya, are you trying to outdo?
Yeah, she just kind of jumped
my
right up
pink?
front. Okay.
Her
I guess-
praline is now neck and neck with the rose pink. I think there's even a room in your closet for both. You know, like get a neutral. I know it's a friendly competition around here.
It is.
Here's what I will tell you though: when you go to the PTA or when you go to the Broadway or when you're, you know, doing the birthday or the reunion or you're on that special occasion trip, not everybody's going to have this. And the thing is, it's just as easy to put on a brown t-shirt or a pink t-shirt as it is to put on this beautiful, elegant, exquisite,
Absolutely.
exclusive, by the way.
Yeah,
exclusive
no hook
to
and eye
us.
closures, nothing to have to mess around
Yep.
with in the back. It didn't bother my hair when I popped it over my head. Just really, really simple. Just very free and easy, and I can move, I can bend. It's
yep.
like really easy. And no scratching on the skin. And I love the lining on the inside. It's gonna keep you cool while keeping you covered. So
I think
I
we're
think
gonna
that's
go.
really important.
This one's getting, she's getting a little too excited
yeah,
over
little,
here.
little sassy. She might be taking over. You better get
yeah,
away.
well, I need to go back over here. Kate and I want to show everyone the details on this blouse because the big thing is it's already lined, you guys. You don't have to find a tank top. You don't have to find a t-shirt. You don't have to find something that
Such a
matches.
good point.
You know, it's already built in and it's bra friendly. You can wear a comfortable bra, a casual bra, a t-shirt bra, a pretty lacy bra. You don't have to worry about it. And yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to show everybody is
Exactly.
when you sort of take the overlay of the embroidered, you can see it's complete.
You have a full and complete
top.
tank.
And it's completely
Full.
stitched down.
Exactly, stitched
And
down at
it's
the
stretchy.
shoulders.
Look at that.
It's even, you know, there's nothing chintzy about it, girls. It's bound at the arms. So it's that same quality as if we were giving you a tank top that's just all by itself.
That's true,
That you're
especially-
gonna wear
yeah.
all alone.
Especially
you know?
at $36.
And high side slits.
Yeah, that's nice.
You know,
because
in
if
the,
you're
in the liner.
sitting,
Because it
you
could
don't
pull.
exactly
We don't want it to pull.
pulls, or if you are a little bit, you know, fuller at the hips and you need that room, it's not going to pull there as well. Okay, here's what's happening. If you want the, we've already sold over 500. If you want the rose pink in the petite length, we are into single digits in a couple of the sizes already, which means
Wow.
by the time we get to morning, there's gonna be a lot of the petites and a lot of the sizes in the rose pink that are gonna be sold out. So the difference is 2 inches in length, extra small through 3X, 25.5 inches. I'm 5'1.5". You can see where it hits me right
It's
at my lower
it's a
hip
perfect
area.
tunic length on
Yep,
you.
exactly.
Absolutely ideal.
and then 27.5 inches if you use the average. So rose pink is most popular. Rose pink is gonna definitely be the most limited, so by the time you get to morning, you will kind of be a little bit spotty with sizes, and then the ivory and the praline are also very popular. Crisp, clean. I see this as just very rich girl, you know what I mean? Very expensive.
I'm with you. But you know, I do think it's gonna change throughout the day.
Of course, yeah.
I really, really do. Because almost originally, and I know the pink is really, really gorgeous, but I know you're a yellow girl because of your grandma.
I know, I love
Exactly, and I was like, oh, maybe she's gonna go for the yellow.
I know.
Exactly, and I think if it was like by day or early or whatever, if it wasn't midnight, you know, I think you might have picked the yellow, right?
Yeah,
just for fun.
Just for fun, exactly. Oh my gosh, is Simi wearing the tweed twin set we have later?
She is, and she paired it there with the beautiful pink.
The beautiful pink. So think about this, ladies. Think about how gorgeous that embroidery detail is. That is three-dimensional, that is not printed on or screened on. And she has paired it back with a beautiful tweed, a beautiful kind of plaid, if you will. That two-piece tweed cardi skirt and cardi set is $34.95. The cardigan shouldn't even be $34.95. And then you're getting that beautiful A-line sweep skirt. That is a steal. You're getting both pieces. We do have a presentation coming up, but I would start placing your order quickly on that. And then if you're picking up our today's special, brand new, exclusive to us here at HSN, you've never seen it before. The colors are gorgeous. They're all great. From the rose pink to the lemon zest to the ivory to the black to that beautiful praline. And don't forget about that blue violet, extra small through 3X, and average length 27.5 inches for the first time ever in a today's special in a top from Nina Leonard, petite length as well at 25.5 inches. So this is machine washable. You can go ahead and wash it at home, and you can use FlexPay if you want to get just the top. It's $12.32. We take all major credit cards. Do it tonight if you see a color that you love, because it could be, I'm just saying, it could be risky if you wait until the morning. All right, hundreds of you have already picked up the brand new pull-on crop pant with the scalloped detail that does come in the same 6 colorways, all solid, as the today's special. So first up, the lemon zest. Then I'm wearing it in the rose pink, and then, oh my goodness, if you want the rose pink, there's 350 left. These are
in both lengths?
In both lengths.
Oh my goodness gracious.
So petite length is 20 inches on the inseam, and then average is 22. And then we do have the ivory. And then in front of Kate, we have the praline, which is that beautiful kind of a creamy beige. It's a really nice neutral. And then we have the blue violet as well as your solid black. These also come in extra small through 3X. And as I mentioned, petite inseam is what I'm wearing. That's gonna be 20 inches. Average inseam is 22 inches. And these are the famous Millennium Stretch that smooths you, that feels so figure flattering, lots of stretch, lots of movement and give. But this one you gave a little dainty, just a little scalloped detail edge, just something sweet.
They're just
special.
pretty.
Yeah.
They're so easy, girls. These are 100% pull-on. There's no zipper, hook and eye closure, nothing. This is a true, true pull-on. But what I love about this fabric, and I often say it, the Millennium looks like a woven. It looks like you've been ironing for hours, but it acts like a knit because it stretches for days.
So good.
It's absolutely amazing. It feels so good on the body. And I also like to say, you know, when you put them on, they just kind of, ooh, you know, make you feel really good. And a lot of my friends and I say, they kind of take away the jiggles. You know, they kind of give you like a little bit of a, I don't know, kind of little security. It's kind of a security without compression, you know, so they just feel really, really good. Now, you say, oh, you know, well, does that mean they're tight? No, they're not tight. They just bend and stretch, and because of their very high rayon content, they breathe. So they're so uber. They bounce right back. I mean, you sit. There's no bagging at the backside.
I don't bounce back that easy anymore.
You know, if I could do something like this for the skin, like, can you
you'd be
imagine?
onto something, Kate.
Exactly. Wouldn't that be like
Call
phenomenal?
me first.
That's right. Oh,
I'm
I
your
will.
girl.
I will. That would be like the hottest product ever.
Seriously.
But they really, really bounce. They stretch. They feel so good. They look good on you, and you feel really fresh all day because they really don't wrinkle. You know, they just really move with with you. So glad to be offering them in the petite length as well.
Yep.
But girls, I'm gonna tell you, don't get too crazy about that 2 inches, because 22 inches, you know, you see where they are on
Yep.
Valerie right now. So, you know, 2 more inches, whatever, you're still getting a crop if you're 5'1".
Yeah, I'm
okay, so
5'1".
don't go crazy. Go for your color,
Right.
because they all have the full rise, full seat, and the elastication and the wide waistband that Nina Leonard is known for. So they're really, really comfortable. So that 2 inches length, it's great. If you can grab them, fantastic. I really hope that you get the whole outfit that you want. I don't want to disappoint.
Yeah,
that's
and
for
again,
sure.
going back to the separates, you know, it's really nice about getting the Today's Special and getting the pants in the same colorways. You can break them up, right? You can wear these great scalloped detailed pants with a t-shirt, with a denim jacket, with a little denim blouse, with a silk blouse, with tennis shoes, with different flats, with different sneakers. Anything that you already have in your closet, you pull these on. There's no buttons, there's no zippers, there's no bulk. You don't have to worry about there being any funny lining that's gonna be uncomfortable.
right.
They're super soft. You can wash them at home, again, completely machine washable. They are that rayon rich nylon span blend. And so they're an everyday wearable pant. Most of us don't want to run around in our lives and do things in shorts in spring and summer, but you still want to go to the theme park. You still want to go to the water park. You still want to go sit by the beach for dinner. You're still taking that cruise. This is a great alternative, something that gives you shape, that is figure flattering, that elongates you, but it's different. It's unique. It's special.
Family makes it so special.
I know, the
I mean, just a little scallop
edge is
is
so
just, it's just such a little detail, girls, but it adds so much. You know, you're going to be walking by, so everybody's going to go, oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. Oh, look at those. Oh, look at the bottom of her pants. That looks really, really great. And I see that Kenya and Jan have changed, and now they're a symphony head to toe, which is
I need to
beautiful.
join 'em.
Kenya was partying like crazy, but now she's decided, oh, maybe she's going to go to that baby shower. Right?
She's like,
in the same top.
You know what I love about that though, is as women, we have different personalities based on where we're going and who we might be hanging out with.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Depends if you're with your demure, kind of relaxed, chill crowd, you know, the ladies who lunch, or if you're wild and crazy and you're tearing things. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Kenny's like, well, is it Friday? Yeah, is it Friday night? But I do love this, and what I love about this lemon zest is it really is truly like a pastel lemon punch. You know, it's got this like oomph to it.
Yes.
It's got this oomph to it, but it's not this like, oh, sunshine, marigold, like neon. It's a really pretty color. And the fact that you can do that beautiful stretch pant that's rayon rich with the wave, which we do have them in the wave pant coming up as well, but the way the textures all mix together and yet the color is still perfectly matched.
Yeah, I mean, that's so important to us girls. You know the Nina Leonard formula. If it's the same colored name, it's going to be from the same kind of dye pack. So, you know, different, totally different fabrics obviously take color a little bit differently, but you can see this is our textured wave and this is our Millennium stretch. And of course, this is our beautiful embroidered mesh. And then I'm just gonna show underneath the lining, and that's all lemon zest, how it took to that exact fabric. So I think that's so important. And you have the same thing going on, of course, in your rose pink. I do in the blue. And, you know, our black is also deep, rich, dark black. It's not a grayed out black, it's black.
And I love on the pants because there's no contrast stitching.
Exactly,
You know what I mean?
very
so
sleek.
it's very sleek, very sexy, very sophisticated, very age appropriate and occasion appropriate. So Jan, what size are you in the pants? Medium. You're in the medium, and in the average length, and you're how tall? 5'9". So you can see where they hit her, and that's gonna be at the inseam that's 22 inches. I'm in the petite, which is 20 inches on the inseam, and I'm in the extra small. So you have extra small through 3X, and you have petite, and you have the average inseam. And all of the girls have been, you know, rocking their normal sizes. So it's like really easy.
Once you know your size in Nina Leonard, that's your size.
Absolutely.
You might change size, but we're not gonna change size.
Okay, how cute is Simi? Simi is really,
oh my goodness,
kind of mixing and matching everything. So we have a tweed cardi and skirt set, which means you're getting 2 separate pieces for under $35. That's what this cardi is. She mixed it with the pink Today's Special, and then she's got the crop pant with the scalloped edges, and she's got some cute little ballet flats and her great little handbag. I mean, you feel so cute, don't
Yeah.
you? You do feel cute.
You look so cute.
You feel
That is
so
absolutely
sweet,
for sure.
so dainty, so feminine,
But you know,
right?
it's great to see how you could wear something like this cardigan, you know, we're not going to say that name.
The French.
The French
tweed
famous,
designer, very
fabulous female
little
designer.
Coco-esque
A little
is what we're gonna
Coco-esque,
call it.
exactly. Yeah. But how you can rock, of course, the crop pants with so many different things,
Right.
and you can really change the look. It looks adorable, fantastic, on
give me a
trend.
little like Audrey Hepburn vibe. You know
Very
what I
much
mean?
so.
Right? Very like
Very
Breakfast
much
at
so far.
Tiffany's-ish, which I love. All right, here's what's happening. It is, let me tell you what time it is. It's about 12:30 on the East Coast. If you want the rose pink in the pants that I'm wearing, there are 250 left, which means by tomorrow morning, they're probably gonna be very, very limited. We just lost the petite extra small, which is the one that I'm wearing. So here's what I would tell you, is if you want it in the if you want the extra small, get it in the average length. Don't, you know, if you missed out on the petite, that's fine. But it does go all the way through 3X, and we do have the petite and the average. The ivory, the blue violet, the lemon zest, the rose pink, the black, and that praline, which is like that tan and that beige colorway.
The color Danya was wearing.
Gorgeous. So we're excited you guys are shopping with us. Thank you guys so much for being here. I know I think well over 400, almost 500 of you. So here's what I'm thinking. Most everybody that's getting the Today Special is buying the coordinating pant. I'm gonna throw a little zinger in there because we do have an alternate pant, different style, same colors as Today's Special, but this is gonna be more of a wider leg, kind of in that wave, airy, textured pattern, or not pattern, but pant with pockets. And this is gonna be in the same lemon zest. We also have it in that rose pink, the ivory, the praline, the blue violet, as well as the black. This has an elasticized waist in the back, a flat front, pockets, and this is gonna give you, I think it was a 22-inch inseam, but a wider, flowier leg. So more streamlined in the crop pant here, and then more wide in the culotte.
And pockets.
And pockets. We'll be showing this next hour, but you can also place your order for it early.
Tower Hill by Christy Brinkley is all about looking good and feeling good. These are the clothes I love to wear, and you will too.
Watch Tower Hill by Christy Brinkley.
Only on HSN.
Food has always been my passion, but the truth is, even in the world's best kitchens, the tools can really make or break a chef. That's why I've developed this incredible, innovative line for HSN. It makes the prep easy, and it also makes the cooking a whole lot of fun. From my kitchens to your tables. Let's turn the everyday into gourmet.
The stars are aligning on QVC Plus and HSN Plus for season 2 of my late night talk show, Busy This Week, hosted by me, Busy Phillips.
And me, Casey St. Ange.
Join us May 21st at 10 p.m. Eastern as we get down to earth with some of today's most shining stars.
And shop fab finds that you won't believe.
Your Wednesday nights just got a whole lot brighter with QVC Plus and HSN Plus. Download the free TV app or visit QVCplus.com to start streaming now.
Nina Leonard believes all women at any age and size can look beautiful and be comfortable. Fit is paramount. Petite, missy, tall, or plus, sizing is proportionate.
I didn't get an invite for the dance party in the video. Maybe I just don't have the right moves. Hi everyone, my name is Valerie Stepp. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We are live here at HSN and I'm joined with Kate Bandel, who's the president of Nina Leonard Fashions. We had an incredible Today's Special in this top. We talked about the pants, rose pink, Gotta get it, but I have a brand new dress for you. This is a stretch linen sheath dress with a beautiful V neckline, gorgeous texture, unbelievable splash of color in these prints. The first one is the dragon fruit yellow combination. So you have that ivory background, you have the spray of the leaves being in those pops of green, and then you have the yellow and the pinks and the oranges. And then the other print that I have for you, oh my goodness gracious, this is so good. It's called Vibrant Violet. I feel like I need to go to Hawaii and wear this,
It's
right?
so magnificent.
It's like a big hibiscus bloom. The blooms are bigger on the violet than they are on the dragon fruit, just so you guys can see the difference.
And then we have our rich girl look.
And then you have your rich girl oatmeal. And I love, you can definitely see the pockets on that one more, kind of a little bit of an angled pocket. This is 38 inches in center back length, extra small through 3X. It is machine washable, and you can put this in the dryer. But it's a stretch linen, which is really remarkable. So it's got a little bit of movement to it, but it still has structure.
Yeah, so I think, you know, more easily here on the oatmeal color, you can really see that texture that's linen-like, girls.
Beautiful.
So it's got a stretch to it, which is fantastic. So it's not yesterday's linen.
No.
You know, it's not what you, oh my gosh, when you walk out in 100% linen is so beautiful. It's so amazing. And the second, like, you go from the front door to the car, you're a wrinkled mess.
Yes, oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So this is not going to happen. And wow, 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 does it take color. Fantastic. I love that we can print on this beautiful new fabric for us. The fact that it stretches. I love the V here because it really, really has a nice summer vibe. Sleeveless bound sleeve armholes. And you have princess seams down the front. So it's slimming and it falls right there into the pockets. So the pockets are positioned really, really well.
Yeah.
So that, you know, you don't have kangaroo arms.
Yeah.
That the pockets are where they're really supposed to be. And here comes the rich girl look. As I said, you know, that oatmeal with that beautiful kind of tan sort of bolero. Very sophisticated, very chic, very easy to accessorize on that gorgeous oatmeal. It really, really looks terrific.
Okay, this dress on the hanger, it's beautiful, but on the body, it's stunning.
Dynamite.
It is, and if you love the look and the feel of linen, but don't like the mess and the fuss of linen, this stretch linen is unbelievable, and I love that you gave it to us in that oatmeal color because it's so quintessential linen, so classic, so rich girl, so Hamptons. I mean,
Danya
so
is so chic.
I know.
And pulled together, and Kenya is so wild tonight.
I know.
She is just, she is ready for a party.
Kenya's like, Kenya's hitting Miami. She's going to South Beach. She's doing some Palm Beach gardens. Like, she looks incredible. And it's two totally different vibes.
Same dress.
$44.95 for head to toe dressing. You've got the flexible payments, but I do want to point out that Danya, she took that beautiful, you know, sleeveless, bra-friendly V neckline, and she added a little bolero. And the reason I want to mention the bolero is because we do have them in these solid colors. So we have it in ivory, we have it in navy, we have it in black, and then we also have it in that beautiful, I think we're calling that one, is that one called tan? Are we calling this one tan? Okay.
And here's our black.
But what I wanted to show you is with that dragon fruit, you can put this ivory over that.
So
how pretty is that? So again, I know we just had Mother's Day, but you think of luncheons, you think of special occasions for work, you think of, you know, graduation, church on Sunday. And then I'll show you in the violet.
I love the navy.
I love the navy too.
Or the ivory.
So the ivory, the ivory, let me show you the ivory with it. So you've got that look, so that kind of pops. And then I personally like to pair it back with the navy as well.
Because it has navy right here, girls, all throughout the pattern, and that's that background color. It's a really, really pretty bolero. It's a beautiful dress. The bolero in and of itself has, of course, a little ruche sleeve, which is yet another little detail that makes it special. It's on elastic. So it stretches, it's not permanent. It goes on like a dream.
It's great.
You're getting everything that I say that a bolero should do. You're getting great coverage, great arm coverage. You're getting that little bit of warmth that you want, but most important, you're getting a heck of a lot of style.
Those boleros are on 50% off. They're under $20, but I think they're great for any occasion and any dress. Oh my gosh, Simi, you look so good. I love the dragon fruit with the yellow.
So cute.
Oh my gosh, with the hot pink shoes and the bag. Oh my goodness, that is so, like, I want like a little drink, like a little cocktail with like little flowers and umbrellas.
For sure, it's
like
almost
that
that time.
I know. Okay, we should talk about how we get in and out of this dress, because
Yes.
I'm just now noticing there is a
Yes.
back zipper.
And you're only noticing now because it's what we call an invisible zipper.
It's invisible.
Exactly, which is totally tied to match, girls. It's got a little pull. And it's very, very easy to operate. Very generous. Ba-ba-ba boom. And it goes way down, girls. So you just
can just
step
in.
into the dress.
Yeah, which we love.
It's so
and then
easy.
You
so
zip
easy
it right
peasy.
up, and
Zip it right up.
Doesn't
Fantastic.
matter if you're wearing, oh, that's a good zipper.
It's a great
it's a
zipper.
really good
It just
zipper.
glides, bam.
That is so
easy.
pretty. All right, we've got the violet, which we're calling vibrant violet. This one is the most popular, so extra small through 3X, and it is a length of 38 inches. And then I'm holding the dragon fruit yellow, which I think is so beautiful and so fresh and tropical. I don't know how you pick which one you want.
And the oatmeal is so sophisticated, and the other two to me are kind of party dresses.
Yeah.
So they're completely different.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely completely different.
You could be going to some fancy soiree. You could be going to your reunion. You know, a lot of times when you have big events, usually it's like a weekend of things that you have to go to. And you need good things to pack. You don't need to iron this. You can machine wash this. Like, you don't need to, like, this dress just comes right out of your overnight bag, right out of your carry-on bag, and it's head-to-toe dressing immediately for under $15, you guys. So whether you love purples, whether you love blues and greens, go with the violet. If you like that splash, which I personally do, of kind of a little bit more of those fun, you know, like a little bit, not neon, but like those brighter, punchier colors, and a little bit more saturation to them with the yellow. I love that dragon fruit as well. Are the girls wearing their true to size? Yes, they are. So Kenya's in the 1X. Simi, are you in the extra small or the small?
Small.
You're in the extra small. Okay.
And Danya's wearing the medium.
And Danya's got on.
She's wearing the
we
large.
didn't have it. We didn't have your size back there, because I feel like you could have done the medium.
Yeah.
Yeah, you totally could. There's something else I was gonna say. Oh, and I love the pockets.
Yeah, the pockets are great. They're really positioned. Yeah, Simi's like, yeah, I love a pocket.
We got
Absolutely,
pockets, especially in a sheath
pockets are
dress.
terrific in a sheath dress especially. So easy. And the princess seaming, girls. So this gives you a curve, you know, to your figure, whether you have one or not.
Yeah, you can
the
see it
princess
really well
seams,
on the oatmeal.
You really see. Yeah, they come from the mid sleeveless armhole, and they fall gracefully over the bust line and then all the way down to the band and hem. So this dress is really well structured. You also have darting detail in the back, you know, so it doesn't just hang. Again, it follows your curves. It's really a beautifully constructed dress. And as we said, there's that little invisible zipper, which is a true sign of quality.
Absolutely. I mean, Nina Leonard Fashion's always just the most incredible quality. This dress is new. Nobody has seen it. And I know that there's been a lot of occasions already that we have probably attended. And how many times have you gone to your closet and said, I don't have anything to wear? I don't have anything to wear. I don't have anything special enough. I've worn that before, or that's too much skin. I like the length on this because you're getting great leg coverage. I like that you can layer something like the Bolero on top, that this is still bra friendly. It's a great neckline for jewelry.
You know what my mom used to say to me?
What?
She'd say, if you really love that dress, you should make an occasion to wear it.
Ooh, I like
like
it.
that?
It's like if you build it, they will come, right? It's
That's
like,
right.
buy the
If you
dress
build it, they will come. Buy the dress,
find
and then
a place to wear it.
there's going to be a great occasion that's going to go with that dress.
Absolutely. Well, and I think right around the corner, I mean, we keep talking about graduation, vacations, reunions.
Exactly.
You could be
so
doing,
many things.
yeah, a vow renewal. You could be,
How would you say,
could be a birthday
like you said,
party.
vacations, okay?
Yeah.
I mean, this is a perfect vacation
Perfect.
dress. It
Absolutely.
doesn't have to be a high-end event. It doesn't have to be a wedding. Go on vacation and look great.
But I think about work events too, where you know you might have the convention and you might have those special dinners. Maybe somebody's getting an award and you're there +1. Like, there's so many times we want to wear something extra special, but you don't want to go out and spend hundreds of dollars.
And you don't want to
on a
have to be
dress.
forced when that event comes up. You don't want to have to run out and buy something just for that event.
Right.
You want it to be something that you loved, and now it's like, oh gosh, I get to wear that dress. It's going to be perfect for that event.
Right,
and you're
you
going to
could
feel wonderful.
change your shoes and accessories jean jacket, scarf, bolero, handbags, belts, shoes, and you change the look of the dress.
Every girl looks so terrific, so well accessorized. Bravo to every single person.
I know, I like that the animal print's popping on the oatmeal. I know.
All the neutrals, it's great, and the hot bright colors, it's so fun.
Simi though,
Simi's like,
Simi's that dragon fruit yellow is in the lead. We are loving that. It's like beautiful punchiness. I don't know. It's like mouth-watering, bright, vibrant,
is bright
extra
and
special, happy, extra small through 3X. Go true to size on this. It is a stretch linen, so there is 2% spandex in this, but it is machine washable, and it's got that kind of woven stretch linen texture to it, but it doesn't have the itchiness or the scratchiness or the wrinkliness of traditional linen. So I'm happy you guys are here shopping for that. Under $15 gets it home. The steal of the night, and we don't have a whole lot left of these. Clearance price. Clearance does not mean final sale. It just means what we have, and you're getting it at the lowest price we've ever done. So we do have it for you in the tan, the black, the navy, or the ivory. If you want the navy, there are 40 left.
Oh boy. We
have extra large through 3X in the navy, and that is final and last call.
I'm gonna say that Boleros, as much as I always say Nina Leonard, true to size, this, that, there's a lot of stretch and there's a lot of forgiveness in a Bolero. Size up rather than down. I wouldn't go too small because you don't want it to pull and gape at the chest area. But if you went one size up, like Danya had gone like one size up, to her large, that's absolutely fine because normally she wears a medium. It's the kind of thing that works if you're an extra large, grab that 1X if it's there. But this is a real steal, girls. This is like less than half.
Oh my gosh. Oh, yes, definitely. And
what we usually do.
And our price was already fantastic.
Yeah, the price was already fantastic. This is like a really, really amazing, amazing deal. It falls back like a short jacket.
Yeah.
That's what makes our Boleros different. I always tell all my ladies and friends, and of course all my ladies are my friends, but underneath, the ones that just kind of cut underneath the bust, and you can kind of see the bra bulge in the back, if you're more than 16 years old, don't wear it. Okay, I'm just telling you, that is not for you.
Good advice, Kate, good advice.
Just don't wear it, it's not a good look. And this is elongated, it cuts away, it makes your waist look smaller, and it's gonna give you the elements, warmth and style, and it's just gonna be a great piece that you can wear with jeans and a t-shirt.
You can wear with anything.
Anything, right?
Anything. I love the length on it. It's about 19.5 inches. I love that it has a little bit of more of a waterfall drape in the front. You can see it great on Jan there. And what's great is it's got that little ruching at the sleeve, so it's perfectly appropriate for over anything. A tank top, maybe you have a spaghetti strap dress, maybe you have one of those little like strapless, tops or dresses, and you want a little something.
How
maybe
about
it's just
leaving one in the car so when you go into the grocery store that's negative 100 degrees, right?
Yeah,
I mean, you put it on and you're not like frozen.
Are we going back to the movies, Kate? I feel like people are going back to the movies a lot more.
I love to go to the movies. Yeah, and movie theaters are always cold.
Movie theaters are always cold.
Right.
Restaurants are always cold. We're so limited. We can only give you a couple minutes on it. Navy last call, extra large through 3X. Ivory, tan, or the black. You can't go wrong. Under $10 gets home. This is a stock up opportunity because these are all classic colors that go with everything. It could be polka dots, it could be florals, it could be prints, it could be stripes. So you've got to have these little toppers, and they're perfect for summer. It's the greatest weight. Now, our today's special, very popular tonight. We're excited. This is a tunic, and for the first time ever, Nina Leonard is giving us a today's special top in a petite length. So petite is going to be 25.5 inches, average 27.5 inches. Classic inclusivity when it comes to sizes, extra small through 3X. That is the praline. It's this new kind of nude beige tan. We have it for you in ivory. Notice the 3/4 sleeve. You get that mesh, which that beautiful embroidery, which is 3-dimensional. And then the bodice of it is a attached, but yet separate tank that is very stretchy and very cool. So you get all of that coverage. You don't have to worry about layering anything. But this embroidered detail is just so stunning. And it's light and it's airy, and you get that kind of wave banded bottom and also on the sleeves. And you get the sheerness right there on the sleeve. It's so pretty. It's $36.95. Rose pink, very popular. So if you want the rose pink, there is now less than 1,500 of you for the entire day that can pick up the rose pink. So I'm excited you guys are shopping with us. Thank you so much. Once again, my name is Valerie Stupp and this is Kate Bandel. We have one more item this hour before we get back to the Today's Special. So we wanted to showcase this great little Burnout top, which is brand new. It is sleeveless, but I will tell you, those great little Boleros, this is when those come in handy,
absolutely
right?
perfect.
So we've got 3 colorways for you. In front of me, we've got the blue multi. Notice it has a little bit of like a split neckline here, which I love that because it gives it a little bit of a casual vibe, but it's all about this kind of this burnout, which is so special. And then we also have it for you in the black multi. There's some like vintage vibes going on here, like a little bit of what, like more like a brocade in the blue multi?
Oh, absolutely, much more like a brocade, no doubt about it.
And then this floral.
It's kind of like an exploding floral, like pinwheels of floral.
But also sort of tie-dye on this one, I feel like.
It is, girls, and it's 3-dimensional,
So
uber
cool.
soft, and I'm so glad that Valerie said, I mean, pairing with this with the Bolero is so ideal. So with the black, you know, if you could work with the black, you could certainly work with your tan very, very easily.
And the navy.
You could navy or ivory, so the black goes with all of them. Here, I would go with probably my ivory or my tan. And then, of course, I'm loving, as you held this up, this would look great with the navy or the ivory, but holding it up to your rose pink. Because this pops rose pink.
It
so
does.
as a total alternative look to Valerie's head to toe, if you were able to get the rose pink trousers, that is a wonderful, wonderful way. And then I would pair that then with a jean jacket.
Definitely.
Right,
oh my
that's
gosh,
where
so
I'd
good.
go.
How is this so soft?
I know. Well,
oh my
it's a
gosh.
secret. It is so incredibly soft. I mean, you just kind of want to like curl up to it, right? I mean, it's unbelievable.
It's like that t-shirt.
They make pillowcases out of this. My gosh. And it's that kind of brocade that you feel like, oh, it could be behind a glass.
Yep.
You know,
like
it's
vintage.
just so pretty. And it's tie-dyed underneath.
Got it.
Right? So it's a multi-step process to get all of this texture. And Simi's showing how you can rock that particular pattern again with that lemon zest, because you're pulling out all the different colors. Jan, of course, has on that gorgeous blue color. So that works as well. So yet another top, and I think Kenya, of course, has on the black. So fabulous. We're showing how we can work, you know, our different colored bottoms, because there's so many colors in these. So many tops to one bottoms, gals, and this is so different than today's special top. It's just got a totally different vibe, but it could go on the same holiday.
It could.
You know, and you're just doing something different.
Right. This is for your little excursion. This is for your little outing. You're going to the museum. You're going out with friends and family for lunch. Okay, so what you can't feel is how incredibly soft this is. Like, it's like your favorite lived-in t-shirt that like you had from, I don't know, college, or just that it's got so many years lived in it that it feels like you just can't get rid of it.
It is brand new, I promise.
Yeah, no, this is so soft. So this is the blue multi, and then you've got the black multi. The black multi is really, really cool, just because it's like this beautiful tie-dye of all those neutrals, navies, grays, blacks, whites, greens, moss, olive colorways. But you still get that really fun pop of the floral, which is like, it's like a print, non-print, because it's not a print, obviously, but because you've got that burnout, it just really gives it a really cool style.
Tie-dye, so many color combinations. It's just really sophisticated looking.
I like the yellow, because the yellow has all of just the happy colors for me, right? I mean, it's like,
happy.
It's like everything I think of when I want to go on vacation. It's, you know, it's the ocean blue, it's the seaweed green, it's the sunshine yellow, it's the sunset orange. Like, it's just everything. It's so fun.
It's like those flowers we were talking about earlier.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Beautiful flowers, that color.
And Simi has it on with the wave textured pant, the cool out pant, the wide leg pant in the lemon zest.
Looks
and it
so
just
cute.
punches out, again, that fun, bright color.
So, you know, these tie all the colors of our range together. So, gals, just know if you get something like this, even if you're not seeing it this second, go to the website. You'll be able to find a bottom that will really, really coordinate, because we use our color palette all season long within our stories, so that you can mix and match and create multiple outfits with limited pieces. That's what we're all about. Many, many different kinds of combinations.
I think you could do the blue violet. The blue violet could go.
Blue violet here as well.
You could do blue violet. I'm just pulling it out just so you guys can see the pants that we had in that yellow multi or in the blue multi. The yellow multi is actually the most popular. These are the pants that I'm wearing that have been incredibly popular tonight. So they're that millennium stretch. They stretch, they give you that smoothing. They just pull on pants and they have a great little scalloped edge. Oh, that's my favorite. I love the yellow.
There we go.
I love it, I love it,
Absolutely
I love it.
fantastic.
So fun.
Now, Simi has on the textured wave
Yeah.
version, and she did the lemon zest. But here is the lemon zest, of course, in the millennium.
And then look at if I wanted to do the black with the new praline colorway.
That looks fantastic.
Right? Isn't that sharp?
Really looks so sharp.
That is
Love it.
so chic. And then if you added, let me take off, oops, hold on. Hangers in my way. If you added the black Bolero, is that not just like such a good outfit?
It looks fantastic.
Right?
That's kind of rocking the vibe that Jan was going for earlier at the beginning of the show, because she had on the black, today's special, along with the
what
the
about
praline
the tan
pants.
Bolero?
So we can
Does
we
the
can rock
tan?
that too.
Yeah, that's good.
Exactly.
Look at
So
this.
2 different kind of shades of tan, but it works because of the different textures.
It totally works because of all that. I love that. I love that there's so many ways you can mix and match all of these textures, all of these tones, and you know you're getting incredible quality. This is a New York fashion-based line, and Kate brings us the best of the best. Of course, our today's special, which is coming up in just a few moments, and exclusive steals and deals. So this top is new, $14.32 gets it home. We will go back to those pants a little bit later, but if you are shopping for these tops, there's so many great colors that are inspoded inside them that you can pull out that in the pants. So whether you're doing the black multi that Kenya's in, extra small through 3X, go true to size. Jan's in the blue multi, and we also have it in that yellow multi, and that's the one that Simi's wearing. Simi, you're in the lead, girl. People are loving that kind of
yellowish
lemon
vibe.
and yellow and teals, and there's this beautiful kind of minty color and soft blue.
I have
And
to
then
say,
my rose.
And your rose color is there as well.
Look.
Which is so fantastic.
Look with the rose pants, you guys.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
So many different
So
combinations.
pretty.
So don't even bother thinking,
pretty that
what would I
is.
ever wear with those pants? Aha, there's lots of things you can
Everything. Well, there's not going to be any rose pink pants left in the morning, though. There's only a couple hundred left. Definitely. There's 180 left. I'm gonna change. I should change. Oh, I don't have, I'll change. I'll change in the next presentation. I'll put on the other pants.
Fantastic.
Okay, good.
Very
so
good.
you guys can see those as well. My goodness, thank you guys so much for all of your orders.